Me and my team would like to present about malware response and mitigation strategies for emoted malware resurgence.
I'll be introducing you to the world of malware, what it is, why it matters, and the different types you should know about. First, what is malware? Malware stands for malicious software. It refers to any programs or code that is designed to damage system, steal data, or gain unauthorized access to devices and networks. Different types of malware behave in different ways, so understanding them is important because it helps us choose the right protection and response. The first type is a virus. Virus is a malicious code that attaches itself to clean files or programs. It spreads when the infected file is executed by the user. A well-known example is Stuxnet, which targeted industrial control system and caused physical damage to nuclear equipment. Next is worm. Unlike a virus, a worm is a standalone malware that can spread across networks without any user interaction. An example is Configure, which exploited Windows vulnerabilities and infected millions of computers, eventually forming a large botnet. Another common type is Trojan. A Trojan disguises itself as legitimate software to trick users into installing it. Once inside the system, it often opens a hidden backdoor for attackers. One example is Cockbot, also known as Qbot, which is banking Trojan that steals credentials and downloads additional malware. Next, we have ransomware. Ransomware works by locking or encrypting a user's file and then demanding payment to restore access. A famous example is CryptoLocker, which encrypted user documents and demand some payment using digital currency. Another type is spyware. Spyware secretly monitor user activities and collect sensitive information such as keystrokes, password, and browsing habits. An example is Cool Web Search, which hijack web browsers and send user data back to attackers. In conclusion, malware comes in many forms, including viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, and spyware, and each one has its own method of attack. By understanding these different types, we can stay more alert and respond more effectively to cyber threats.
Next, we're gonna talk about case study. The case study that we choose is Emotet malware. Emotet is a highly dangerous malware that started as a banking Trojan designed to steal financial credentials. Over time, it evolved into a modular malware as a service platform capable of delivering additional malware like ransomware and other banking Trojans. Its primary attack vector is phishing emails, which contain malicious attachments or links that appear legitimate to the user. Emotet mainly targets government agencies, financial institutions, and private organizations across the globe, making it a highly relevant and impactful malware case for our study. Its evolution shows how malware can become more sophisticated over time and pose significant threats to modern cybersecurity. Now, let's look at how Emotet attacks and the impact it has on organization. The attack process usually starts with a phishing email sent to the target. When the user opens the attachment and enable macros, Emotet is downloaded using PowerShell scripts. It then begins stealing credentials, scanning the network, and spreading laterally to infect multiple systems. The impact on organizations is severe. Emotet can steal sensitive information such as banking and login credentials, compromise entire networks, and deliver ransomware that disrupts operations. This often results in significant financial losses, operational downtime, and damage to an organization's reputation. Many organizations worldwide have fallen victim to Emotet, showing how quickly it can escalate from a single compromised device to a full-scale network compromise. Finally, let's discuss the vulnerabilities that Emotet exploits and the key lessons we can learn. Emotet take advantage of human errors, such as falling for phishing emails and social engineering techniques. It also exploits technical weaknesses, including weak or reused passwords, poor email filtering, insufficient endpoint security, and the unrestricted execution of macros. From a security perspective, Emotet emphasizes the importance of a comprehensive cybersecurity approach. It links directly to the CIA triad concepts. Confidentiality is compromised through stolen credentials, integrity is affected by the introduction of malicious payloads, and availability is disrupted by ransomware attacks. The key lesson is that even a single vulnerability or careless action by a user can compromise an entire organization. Organizations must combine user awareness, proper security configurations, and strong monitoring practices to defend against threats like Emotet.
Incident response plan. For preventive measures, we focus on three main areas: technical, administrative, and also physical preventive. Technically, we install and regularly update antivirus, enable firewalls and intrusion prevention system, keep all operating system and software patched, and use email filtering to block phishing and malicious attachment. USB control is also implemented to prevent unauthorized devices. Administratively, we conduct regularly cybersecurity training, enforce strong password policies, apply least privilege access, and establish clear security policies and standard operating procedures. Physically, we secure server rooms, limit access to sensitive hardware, and use CCTV and access card to prevent unauthorized entry. Together, these measures help reduce security risk and strengthen overall system protection. Next, this slide explains how we detect malware activities. We use real-time antivirus scanning, EDR solution, and SIEM system to continuously monitor endpoints and networks. System logs and network traffic are analyzed to identify abnormal behavior. Common indicators of compromise include sudden CPU spikes, unknown application running, unexpected pop-outs, or encryption message, strange outbound connection, and missing or corrupted files. Early detection helps reduce damage and response time. Next, for containment, once a threat is detected, containment is carried out to prevent further spread. Immediately infected systems are disconnected from the network, shared drives are disabled, and malicious IPs or services are blocked. In the short term, infected machines are isolated in a quarantine network, user access is restricted, and affected accounts are frozen. For long-term containment, systems are patched, malware signatures are updated, and network segmentation is strengthened to prevent future attacks. Incident response final stage, we have eradication, recovery, communication, and conclusion. In eradication, the goal is complete removal, ensure all components of the malware and its root cause are removed, and simple deleting the file is really enough. First, root cause analysis or RCA determine the patient zero, like specific phishing email to prevent recurrence. Second, wipe and reimage. Don't just clean. Completely wipe infected system and install from verified media. The last one, remediation, deploy permanent patches like disable SMB identified during RCA. In recovery, the goal is functional restoration. Restore business operation securely, ensuring no threat remains. First, validation. Restore data using clean, verify backup, and ensure integrity before access. Second, monitoring. Keep system in hot standby, accessible, but closely watch for reinfection sign. Third, hardening, implement architectural improvement segmentation immediately. In communication, we have
to internal and external. In internal, the goal is inform and direct, not notify management, HR, and legal team immediately, inform employees of downtime and require action like reset your password now, and maintain transparency to prevent rumors. In external, the goal is compliance and trust, engage legal counsel and public relations before speaking, compile with compile with GDPR or HIPAA breach notification timelines. And the last one is communication must be clear, honest, and legally vetted. In conclusion, malware incident exemplified by the WannaCry attack demonstrate the failing to implement basic security hygiene such as timely patching and robust network segmentation can lead the catastrophic operational failure. A structured incident response plan is not optional, it is a vital roadmap to survival. In recommendation, prioritize proactive hardening, mandatory automated patching, and universal pre-incident defense. Second, develop rapid containment capability, strengthens for immediate isolation of infected hosts. Third, validation recovery strategy, routinely test restoration from isolated air-gapped backup.
That's all from us. Thank you.